Freaking long, dude. Everything takes so freaking long. Ah, I hate typing. I hate writing. I hate hearing things outside. I hate this game. I hate having to set up this game. This isn't even the guy's fault this time. This is just me being a bum. I am a bum. Fuck! What's this? Another disco ball? No, I haven't died. This is the disco balls are for when I die. It's a counter of the death ball. It's a death. Wait, was it for days? Or was it for deaths? It was for deaths? Okay, then I haven't died. They're not one and the same. I should have had them during Elden Ring? Yeah, and then I would have made them supersized and then you just couldn't see the screen. That would be awesome. Dude, what if you played Elden Ring but nobody else could see you playing Elden Ring? It just like a progressively larger disco ball. That would be pretty freaking awesome. That would be pretty freaking awesome. Was there some shit on your shoes, Harry? Something to say to the class? What's your next job? Place last bull. Track down your badge. Let's talk to the police chief real quick before we do anything else. I don't remember what we're doing.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers,
Michael
a
here.
radio
Welcome back to
microphone,
the Lyceum.
a pull-out toolbox, and
This is
the
kinda
soft
loud.
glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Please can I do the 41st again?
Just a moment, officer.
Yeah.
10-4, come in, officer.
That's all for now?
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Okay. I was thinking I could probably talk to them, but I don't want to talk to Sylvia again because I think I've emotionally manipulated her boss. That just seems like a bad thing to do. I feel like a bad person for doing that. Here's where we want to go. Helpline. Helpline, the company that controls the bridge. Wow. It's kind of exactly what we were looking for. Where? Yeah, I'm trying to get this bridge closed. Who is this guy? Huh? Who are you? Are you racist? Is this the lady?
Good day to you, officers.
When do you get extra points into your health and morale? I learned how to. Okay, so these are actually related to like stats, right? Hello, man on Waterlock. Hold on, I'm explaining something. So, what is it? I think it's endurance. Yeah, endurance increases your health, but if you take damage, it reduces. And then, yeah, volition increases your morale. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I think in exchange they just have like less checks. Good day.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami.
He's got
with
a
an
sausage.
old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
What the fuck is going on?
I wasn't here to witness it.
I
but
might play
those
all
look
40
like
hours of this
tire
game.
tracks on that
Yeah,
sign.
I might sit
Weird,
here for all
huh?
40 hours to get the game.
Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershore.
I'm letting it play out for you guys, okay? I can read this at like the speed of thought basically. I could just keep pressing continue on this. Nothing would happen and I get the same information. But they have it all voice acted. And you're going to listen to that voice acted. Even if you don't want to, you're going to listen to it voice acted.
The words, daredevil driver, sound ominous to you.
It's pretty scary. Imagine
Too
knowing how
bad
to
it
read.
also takes a year and a day
No.
to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
This is the waterlock on the Martinez Canal. It has to be the same waterlock Lena mentioned, the one her husband crossed on his expedition.
You said the coast is closed off? This may be why Lena's husband Morale, the cryptozoologist, hasn't returned. Why can't I, like, say that? This must be the okay. Whatever. I say that. I say those
I
words.
haven't
Those
seen
words
any
on screen.
Cryptologists around here, but sure. If they're on the other side, they're stuck. Like my friend Barry.
From
We
Barry.
should probably go tell Lena. Take a load off her mind.
Can I know that's lying?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
He is so nice. You know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
This is the chillest guy we've met. Holy shit. This is like the wow.
Some kind of superstar.
Yeah.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
Wow.
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day in the future.
I
Cops
unlocked
will
being
be
a
like
freaking
astrophysicists
awesome
or
pedophile.
prime
I am
ministers
just gonna be the
or primes.
coolest pedophile out there.
And you're the first one.
The first super cool cop. -1 logic, but in exchange, my learning cap has been raised for all of these 4 things. I think these points need to come faster if I want some kind of super. I kind of want to learn finger pistols, but I know that I shouldn't. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Okay. I'm going to talk to the helpline. I think this is the helpline.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Your stupid visual calculus.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then,
Pedophile Hobocop? I think you mean freaking awesome pedophile Hobocop. No, none of those things. Those are like ideas that Harry DuBois has to try and make sense of himself. And so when you take one, you kind of like integrate it into your mind. So I actually am, hold on, a pedophile Hobocop with a volumetric shit compressor. No, a racist pedophile. No, racist pedophile Hobocop who's completely derealized and based on magnesium. Racist pedophile Hobocop.
nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
All right.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
On Wednesday.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Whatever. Guess we gotta come back here on Wednesday. I hate this guy. I hate this game. So I guess we're getting across the waterlock in the journal? Kind of. All of these things are like unfinished cases, kind of, yeah. Lady Driver. Where's her lorry? Talk to Joyce about the pail. 2 signatures for Everart. Your theory to Titus Hardy, cryptozoologist, Lost Bool, badge, clothes in the trash. I need to find my fucking badge, dude. Maybe I should start rifling through the trash. You know what? I could always go back to that guy's house. Oh, hey. No, these... I've already met those guys. To an ultra-liberal in the journal? Well, yeah, I am... It's nothing, okay? I'm just... Like, I'm a really big fan of liberalism. It should say racist, pedophile, hobo cop, super liberal. Watch the clip. It's from this stream. Watch the clip. Yeah, and just get clipped again and infinite cycle it. That would be real funny, huh? We're playing the fucking game, okay? The longer I stall here, the longer we're gonna... The more days we're gonna be here. I'm talking to the cryptozoologist, his wife.
Oh, hello, dear. I didn't notice you at first.
The water lock on the canal is broken, so your husband is probably just stuck on the other side of the coast. I say, very coolly.
Oh, my. What happened to the water lock?
I don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
She was
And if you
invited to
see
come
him,
with me.
Let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Awesome.
Oh, you're such a dear.
5 more XP. You mean very coolly as a pedophile? The two are interconnected. I'm a very cool pedophile. Hold on. I need to open every...
Oh, hello, dear.
I need to open every single one of these, like, grabbable locations. To be cool is to be a pedophile? No. No, the way I'm cool, though, is in a
Can I
pedophile
help
way.
you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
So the phone line is dead!
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers.
Is it true there was foul
Who told
play?
them that?
I would never disclose my sources. That would be dishonorable.
Fine, yeah. It looked
Say
like
goodbye
someone
to
had
a crew
messed
with
the
that
wiring.
take.
It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't
You
know
got
if
you
it's at all
guy who hasn't
related.
watched
Plenty of assholes around here. who
any
are
of my other
murderers.
streams.
If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill.
There's a lot
Yes.
about. It's actually nothing. Maybe I'll just talk to the door again. Bang my head on it until it says yeah.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I'm gonna try and put it
The
on the
door
door.
does not budge.
Damn it. I really thought that would work. Alright, let's talk to Titus again. What are these pictures about? Hey.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
It just slips out like a shit? Is your shit slipping out? Kinda freaky. Okay, still can't get anything out of this guy. I need some powerful, like, authority modifiers. Perhaps if I put on my authoritative clothes. Alright, first, clothes. Does that increase authority? 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 Alright, we've already got all the authority we could possibly have. Why is my head spinning? Yo, why is my head spinning?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Oh, you know what we could do? Okay, got a mesh tank top. We could unplug
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box.
both these
Something
cables.
close to-
Why did you do that?
It's back. It's black. It's not like the red ones.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric.
All right, let's see if it's it's uncolder. It should be uncolder.
This orange machine is. You slip your fingers up. No. This, if you want to try again.
Equip the pry bar.
I should have the flashlight in my hand. Why do I have this flimsy pry bar? I need a super pry bar. God, fuck. Stupid chud life. I need to grab more things while I still have the time. Well, it's still spooky down here. Up. I'm missing $2 in the magnesium. It's really cool that I just get some free loot out here. Let's get some maps. Okay. Harry, where are we going, Harry? We're going to find the lost ark, Harry. $2, I can get a gumball. In the modern age, you just gotta think right. Inflation happened. This is 1951. I'm a millionaire right now. Production schedule fulfillment memory. What? I got the thing. The thing I was looking for this. Wow. Turns out if you look into things like an investigator.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
You
cut like a smooth draw.
You
slides.
You find things
On the keyboard.
Did it say it was worth $50? $5. Alright, we're gonna press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Still 5 rounds of the roulette table. That's 5 rounds for me to play Russian roulette with. Yeah.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
My partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password.
You French? Don't be hated. You're French too. Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
Job? Ow!
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Okay, that sounds like an awesome
On
job.
an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back.
Please
from
censor
her
those slurs
prescription
next time.
lenses,
Okay, I
like
will. I'm
stars in
sorry.
the dark.
Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident.
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What's the production
The
schedule?
filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I just put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
I don't know.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look?
How do I do that?
Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe. There's a filament inside. I need to know what it's called.
It's called the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Listen, please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
God damn it.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
I might want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Okay.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up.
Guess your
sooner or
pedophilia can
later.
get you past this old woman. It will. Sooner or later it will. My pedophile riz works on everyone. All ages.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Just wait for it
Piles
to
of
die.
the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
I'm gonna
The
take
filament
it.
Slides out of it.
Inventory. Items. Oh, it is worth $50. Huh. That's more money than I'll ever earn in my entire fucking life. Let's go up the stairs and ask this woman about what this means. Hold on. Loose change. 1 second. Okay, very loose change, but still loose change. That's what we're looking for. 50 rounds at the roulette table.
Are you looking for a die?
I have more questions about this
I'm
building.
listening.
Actually, I
Good.
had other questions.
Hope
I have
it's
more
class.
questions about
I'm
this
listening.
building. I found a strange machine.
Fortress accident. They were an interest. They certainly took the usual.
Okay.
Well, they seem to believe they were historic. That's what I thought. Because in the end,
Showing up to work on time is hard. No,
and so is anything else.
Okay,
Good.
she won't tell me it. You suck. I'm going to kill you. Never mind. I'm not going to kill you. I have no capability of killing her just yet. Just she wait till I find my gun. Come on, Kim. Let's go find my gun. That means talking to Everard. Okay, let's not find my... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, they've got the schizo drawings. We'll probably find the password
your
on these
flashlight
schizo drawings.
slides up. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections. The
Especially notes.
handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: call in, tune out, Wirral untethered, and heat death of the universe.
Heat death of the universe.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows.
Kim, we're
It's
going all out on black.
endless.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Why am I looking at
You
this?
see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
Keep reading.
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
They're telling me to see the prod schedule for details.
This
Will this
old
part have
fireplace
a...
is covered in lines drawn in
Password.
blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
It's all reminding me of those tattoos.
The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
What the hell are Cajun mosaic tiles?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
I remember being in school.
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game.
I'm
built
so
by
sexy
his
when I think. You are not a child. Do not be posting such things in my chat. Nope. Getting distracted. Getting distracted.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
It's a game. Then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
So they died by being broke. All hot and bothered. I hate you. Don't be... You know what? Only I get to call myself a pedophile. The rest of you need to knock it off, okay? It's funny when I do it, because it's like, oh, haha, obviously not. But when you do it, I'm like, am I a pedophile? Oh, God, I hope not. It's frightening. I don't know. You say I was a pedophile? Hold on. No, you were referring to my pedophilia trait. Yeah, that's true. You're also mod. You're feeling my pedophilia trait. Okay, it's different. It's different. The state of being a pedophile. I'm not going into this, okay? You can call me a pedophile, right? But you can't make explicit references to things that pedophiles do. Okay? It's the difference between saying I'm a racist and then calling a black person the N-word. It's reference versus action. Miles when he call you a pedo. Okay, Miles could call me a pedo if he wasn't like describing what a pedophile would do. I'm not doing pedophile actions. No saying I'm doing pedophile actions. That's the rule.
My God.
You refuse now? You don't want to be a...
The less money
It's
they
too
have,
easy? That's
the
true.
more ambitious they project
Call him a
become.
pedophile in secret. Defy the rules-based order.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Alright. Let's see if we can't get the password, huh? Wait, hold on.
Tiles on the cube.
Kim had something to say to me. Are you depressed, Kim? What up?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's just veiled business. The only question is what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
We already know what it is.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
They're trying to make radio computer D&D. What a bunch of
Utter
fucking nerds.
madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations, none of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game. as
Kim
long as they have
Yowie?
a
We're not
two-way
doing
radio.
it. Sure, why not?
Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
It's probably because he's a binoclard, huh? Those types are always nerds.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Places with industry? Never heard of it.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
The technology.
Indeed,
Role-playing game?
those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We Were board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real.
Wait.
Immediately.
Hold on.
This game is too good to be left unfinished.
I have millions of real. What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Curse got them. I see no other
Ah,
explanation.
yes. The doom of bad business practices.
Ah, man, Kim. I spilled all this paint all over you. Guess you have to get butt naked in front of me now.
Okay,
Ah,
let's keep moving.
shucks. Calling in.
Tiles on the cube are still like
Ring,
a
ring.
smooth draw. The filaments
Ring,
hit the
ring.
speaker.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Please repeat.
Ah, fuck.
Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube.
Okay, let's see if I can't ask this lady up here again. Okay, I'm an investigative detective. Surely I can ask important questions now, right? Surely.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
I want to, we're all untethered setting.
Yes. Fortress Axe, the Wiro untethered die, is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
How much does it cost?
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
But I don't have ice or loss. I haven't lost anything. I just forgot a lot
I'm
of stuff.
thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
We're getting the dice.
Great. See you in 8 hours then.
Alright. We'll be getting that tomorrow. Come on, Kim. Next stop, the money. I'm gonna check this chair really quick. Because, quite frankly, I want that password. More than I want to see my kids again. I want that password. Slipstream. Slipstream. Maybe that's the password? Oh god, can somebody give me a hint? Please give me a hint. I hate this suspense so much. Somebody just give me a hint. I'm gonna get out of here. Give me a hint to that also. Please. You're actually in love with me. Parasexually. Again? I know how old you are. Not a child. Can't groom you. Do not be coming in here saying all this stuff, okay?
A barbell. It's
You've seen the traits, okay? I am, and we're gonna repeat this again, okay? Racist, racist, pedophile, hobo cop, with his shit together, who's based on magnesium. I'm a magnesium being, and also a racist pedophile hobo, okay? I don't want anything to do with you. I'm not blushing. I'm just white. That's not a trait I have yet, but we'll unlock it at some point.
There
Lift
are
them?
no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
I'm gonna die.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's just a memory from another life. When you were young and fit.
I was young and fit. Whenever Harry refers to himself as a pedophile. Well, I am Harry. As you can see by the... You see this, right? The reason I live here is because that's actually a portrait of me. And just, like, more lively in this video setting. But
You're
Kim is
right.
a trap.
The weights may fall off. Better not touch it then.
At best, we just remove the colors. Should be friendly.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
I can't lift the barbell. My head hurts too much. Wall bars? Everything looks unsafe out here. This whole fucking place looks unsafe. And fucking spooky. Who is playing that music? Alright, we're gonna put the flashlight away. I don't want to kill Keenan's battery. Oh, you know what that probably is? That's probably my head hurting. Little girl, my head hurts. Could you give me a lot of magnesium? Actually, you know what? Let's talk to my fucking chud, okay?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
Let's go talk to my fucking used tired chud. What's up, dude? Hey.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't.
Kuno isn't giving me anything. I want to talk to him about drugs, but he doesn't seem to care.
There are several footprints in the mud,
All
left
right.
by work boots.
Science time.
Anywhere from 8 pairs
I'm a
of boots
genius.
have shuffled back and forth.
Where are the
in
mutton
mud.
chops?
Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots?
They're
That's
hiding.
Right. The hardy boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his
You
booth.
get me in
This
Vegas.
Is the big dick.
IRL Vegas.
Titus Hardy. The one
Yeah,
with the blue
I got a 92 out of a 92 out of any 92%. I can almost make it 92% of the time. Pedophilia is the oldest city in America. I'm gonna stop reading out loud the chat messages now. Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy.
I can. I will. I can. I will. Just not probably this part calling myself a pedophile. Maybe this part calling myself a pedophile. Actually, you know what? It's taken up an entire half an hour. Maybe not this part calling myself. Maybe not just the first half an hour.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps.
Do you see this? I'm like a freaking genius.
4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
I should have gotten this
Better
earlier.
late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
Carrying something. And the last
8.
one.
Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
I'm missing 8th Hardy Boy. We're missing a Hardy Boy. When I edit the stream, I should double over pedophile with normal guy, normal person, and fun and cool streamer. All over an evil earbud mic. That would be funny, yeah. Huh. Wow. Unfortunately, I can't do it now because it was a recommendation from you chuds. God! I would never steal an idea from another person. Fuck! Or even use an idea from another person, but taking credit. But then it would be like, it was the worst part. I wouldn't even be lying. I'm the most normal guy / person on the planet, and I am a fun and cool streamer. At least I like to think.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
I'm gay, Kim. That's out of the
Note to
ordinary.
self, this would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man?
Alright, Tiny's my genius. Kim, I'm a genius.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the...
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardy Boy, the one sitting in the middle.
Why are we calling him Fat Man? Just call him Round Angus. Big Angus, okay? He's supposed to... Why can't we make him sound tough? That'd be tough, right? If I was fat, you're gonna have to call me big. I'd be Big Heclental, not Fat Heclental.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant.
Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it was. Just imagine it. A giant man, at least 2.5 meters tall.
It could have been, but if it wasn't...
Probably the scam victim.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer? That's stupid.
A drummer only uses the right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid.
Why'd I have to say that? I thought it was... I don't... Oh my god. Why'd I call Tim stupid? Fuck! God! Such a bad friend! Fuck!
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
Okay, time to go look at feet.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes. Prudent.
Mm-hmm.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you
I
know?
pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Rotundal. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. If I become really, really fat, I would like to be referred to as rotundal.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
At first glance,
Indeed.
yes.
They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
Let him have it.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our Old Soul.
So the odd soul is presently listening, but it isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the Old Soul.
We've been through all of it. We've slightly expanded our map. Let's go north. Excuse me. I have a headache. And really cool sunglasses. Really freaking cool sunglasses. Wait, what's that? You know, I could probably I've got the yellow plastic bag. I got the trash bag. Finally! Finally, I can collect bottles. Yes! I'm homo-maxing! I'm homo-maxing! Yes!
This coin operated.
No. Yes! The hobo advantage. Hobo frame advantage. Move, Kim, move. No, Kim, stop moving in front of. Stop moving in front of my. I'm trying to grab these things, Kim. He's moving in front of my glass bottles. I'm trying to collect glass bottles off the street, Kim. You're ruining everything. You're ruining everything, Kim. Let me collect my glass off the ground. Finally. Finally, I can do my job. The first part of the hobo cop. The second part of the hobo cop. Boring, mundane. First part of the hobo cop. Interesting, exciting. What I play this game for. Finally, I can put the hobo in hobo cop. Hold on.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, who did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's your husband. It's the future leader of the uprising. Some third option. Future leader.
No, it's not.
It's some third option.
No. Stop goofing around, recruit.
It's her husband, the missing husband?
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Is that him?
Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing though?
Give me champagne. I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
That's him? For real? Excuse me, sir. Are you the working class woman's working class drunk husband? Hold on. Bottles. Stop moving in the way, Kim. Get in the way, Kim. This is official police business, Kim. Move. Kim, you're too close. We need to pick up bottles, Kim. Starting to think Clintel hates the working class. Whatever could give you. Hold on.
The woman before.
I have a thought. Hold on. Back up. Run back in. Oh. It's a stupid thought. You were right that I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
I went and read up on them just like he said, and just even decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. Want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
No, I'm the major majestic cockatoo.
The what now?
The major majestic cockatoo. It's the most impressive one.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
Protect and serve, madam. I found your
God
husband.
damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
Well, I found him, nevertheless. I'm just that good. Ha!
Very well then. Where is he?
There.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
I found a working class drunk, and I'm pretty sure he's yours.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
What?
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Ha, blam. Knew it.
So is he missing
No,
as well?
he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends.
Hey, don't worry. This other guy's much closer. He could replace your drunk husband.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Kim, is it just me? Or do we have a missing persons case here?
I wouldn't be so sure. Ma'am, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all! The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you! See,
sighs,
I don't hate the working
but
class.
you
I
can
love the
detect a
working
slight
class.
hint of
I
regret
am the
and
working
relief
class.
from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
So I guess he's disco.
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Then why do you say your husband resembles me?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
I see. What else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Okay.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely simplify.
Your husband sounds like a real one.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
If the jacket is that cool, I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning. He went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Is this the library?
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Where is the library?
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case.
I figured it out. This is a missing persons case, guys.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it. Thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
He'll
She
show up.
genuinely wants you to know. Don't make her ask.
Yes, I will bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I don't even know if these guys are telling the truth. I've been getting so many successes. I think that these might just be like leading me on. Her eyes maintain a brave front. I think she's just trying to get me to go away.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Thanks. I'll get going then. I did it. I found her husband, and then that was wrong, so I found him again. I'm gonna go find him again. I mean, yo, yo, yo. What's up, gremlin boy? I can collect trash now. Kino's little shit show.
The trash containers.
Open
the
it
smell
again.
of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Do I see bottles? Nope,
The
nope.
container sounds a muffled gong.
Rats. God, that kid's just playing with himself. He doesn't have anything better to do. What a freaking loser, dude. What a freaking loser. Okay. Items. Shot put ball. Okay, I wanted to return that because it's basically like the ball I threw into the sea. So I've got to go talk to the guy. Hey guys. I've got a ball here that I think you guys might like. Hey.
We are still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I've had you guys a new bull. Hold up, the bull.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's
Exactly.
not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
And I really did try. What have you missed? I've been picking up bottles. And I'm going to go find a woman's missing husband.
Is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing.
Nothing?
Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Renee, I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
You should be sleeping. Old men should sleep a lot. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern. And I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
I'm not the RCN. I'm just a friend, dude. I'm just your friend. We were playing pétanque together, just like a few yesterday.
He's Jean-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You have too much dignity, my friend.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
He can't be a real man's man. He's there's 2 words incompatible.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No
That
one
sucks.
has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
It is not.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
I'm very proud of cleaning up glass bottles.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Yes.
He's not going to become an entrepreneur.
Got it. Thanks.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway. So might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
He seemed stupid.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
I love cocaine.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
I mean, I don't have anything else to do until tomorrow. Let's just shoot the shit with this guy, whatever.
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people first. Powerfully.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Is that another point? Nope, not a point. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
Yeah?
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM 446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Alright, let's go gambling.
All you observe is a veteran with...
This is the uniform of the royal...
Don't you mean...
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
We're gonna level up, what is it? Composure? Yes, composure. Level composure. Reroll.
Ah, oh, a super power. Right.
No!
Still.
Anything else I can assist you with?
Fuck. Okay, let's try with the clothes. Super clothes. Clothes. Composure, 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 composure. No composure. Anything reducing my composure? No, but I have a +1 composure. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it, dude. I am the worst investigator in the history of investigators, and that is a long, brutal history. Let's go look at some fucking feet, huh? Let's go look at some fucking feet. Hey!
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Actually, we do.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong.
La Puta
You get a
Madre.
bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Cool
Let
old
him do
guys.
this.
Be cooler if they would tell me what the hell is going on.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're his little bitches. He's got
Yeah.
them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Yeah.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
Yeah.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Yeah.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
Gasp! So he was dragging them around. I figure what happened to the husband? Yeah, he was across the canal. The other husband was drunk. He's a drunk husband, and we're gonna go find him after the canal opens.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
This is where the interrogation comes
I
in.
softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it.
Alright.
It won't be easy to break him.
Okay, gang. Okay, gang. Pray for me.
Men like
Where is he?
Only respect two things.
Where is he?
And fear.
Yes! It did it! I'm going to Vegas, everybody!
Time to turn up the volume.
Joey, where's Lori right fucking now? The ladies' driver's Lori. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
Where is he?
His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm gonna put you in jail with a giant kipped. You're gonna be a bleeding kip dick, you hear me? Which one sounds harder? Which one sounds harder? I'm gonna forgive you for the rest of my life, you understand? I bid you a fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. You hear me?
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Where exactly is the lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Right, I'm going. Batman. Batman's securing cigarette cartons. We need to head up onto the roof. The woman I'm probably madly in love with is up on that roof. I should ask this guy something. Hey man, carry a lot?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
That's all for now. Nah, he wasn't the one to do it. I have complete and total faith in this man. Green tempo, green tempo. Oh, there's a green one. Time to investigate.
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Has it seen my badge?
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
How are we gonna get this open, Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Alright. Time for investigation.
This green found, A to Z. With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar. A glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin.
Fuck the police!
The window shatters, and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
You gonna fuck me one? You can't fuck me one. I'll fuck you one.
Subtle.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains.
It's definitely the old woman.
Run across
Holy
the
shit, is it the old woman?
She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Never the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the
Looks
radio.
like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least. Perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Is there anything that we can do with radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Let's check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Piece of sandpaper?
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints of the crime scene had an aberration. One of the sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
She was the one running the drug trade. What a hand. Women. Always up to
Yes,
something.
well... Now we know for certain who is the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
That would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
No, we're gonna steal our
The
tools.
movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold the
It's
newspaper.
an issue of Petit Ferique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick up the
It
notes.
looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out tool slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce? Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Ken?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Yep.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Alleged drug trade.
It's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financed.
I like how you're thinking, Logic.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
But the movie posters, how do they factor into all of this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
You don't think anything's relevant to anything, Kim. That's why you're the backup cop and I'm the schizophrenic.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Could the film industry be involved?
I'm going to say no.
So it turns out it is connected to the Union.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Will the RCM open an investigation to this?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What do you think?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption!
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, debrief over.
Debrief over. After you.
I only know one cinephile. This weird old woman. Hey, you.
Loman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
Okay, probably not her. She does not... Or apparently, I don't think it could be her. If this was really me.
Right to work.
Ah, he still won't say anything to me. How about this guy? Will he talk about illicit drug operations? Hey man, we found out a lot. Are you the missing Hardy boy?
What are wondering, man?
I really want to talk to Measurehead. I think he's so cool, so educated on the races. More bottles. Kim move, Kim move. I need wasn't even a bottle, it was magnesium. God damn it. It's not what I wanted at all. I gotta get up on the roof. Kim, we gotta go find the roof. Access point. Alright, I'm knocking on the door. I don't fucking care.
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant gives.
Damn it! She still won't open the door. After everything I've said. Kim? Going into my room. We're gonna try and open this door this time. Why wouldn't you open your door for me, Kim? I thought we were friends. Competitive Racism is a cool esport. Very interactive too. Oh, you've been to Competitive Racism? I thought I was alone. Alright, let's talk to this guy about the drug trade. What up, Pip?
The circus left him, but the clowns are still here.
You're so mean. God! I found 8 of the footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Not according to your boots.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
I don't want to be hired.
Actually, boss, we've been talking, and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire. He really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
No, I think it's the woman I talked to at the very beginning. The one who's up on the roof right now. 1v1 you, competitive racism? Not right now. We're doing video game racism.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want?
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here.
I am.
Don't go digging around.
I am cops here.
Bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
That's not our name.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
Yes. You're gay!
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
You're right. There is no local drug trade. Except you. Point at Titus. What? No. No. Do the honor. You've earned it. He did the connections.
You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Why do we think that?
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Wait, you know his dad's doing speed?
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
We have a paradise on our hands here, gentlemen.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Interesting. Can I quote you on that?
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 830. The one who's missing. She runs the thing. Right.
My answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
That's actually something we want to talk
Fuck
about.
your mom, Dennis.
Why was
That's
Fatty
more
so
like
fat?
his voice. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
You want to take off now? The jam mystery. Find working class husband. Okay. Now I need to find the woman. She's up on the roof smoking. I could probably talk to her from the roof while she's smoking. Okay, look, see? She's up on the roof smoking. I remember that. Do you know how I remember that? Because I'm a freaking genius. How do I get up there? There's gotta be a way, some sort of technique. Maybe it's the door. You know what? It's too far. I gotta run around the block. I gotta spin the block up here. Come on, man. Run for it. Yeah, you go. And make sure to look for any bottles along the way. Oh boy. Yes. Locked. Rats. I need a bigger bribe, honestly. If these fucks could start bribing me more heavy. Okay. Did I unlock this today or yesterday?
A row of mugs sits on.
I guess I have. Curious. Can I imagine this?
Ordinary wall. Nothing.
I cannot imagine this yet. I'll understand it soon. I am a genius after all. But first, I have to do some geniusing of my own. Where is the access point to the roof? I really need to get up onto the roof, guys. Anybody helping me that could get me up onto the roof? Oh, maybe I can turn in here.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money. You're 100% sure you got special Hobocop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
Another extra benefit of being a Hobocop.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Yes, and I could make 10 cents from that. What is this?
You see several. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easy.
No, thank you. I do not need a raincoat. I need... Probably it's just... You know, let's talk to Measurehead. Measurehead, have you discovered anything new about race theory yet?
The unpromising race pupil return.
Measurehead, excuse me. Measurehead, there are some bottles right behind you. Can you please move? Oh, God. Majorhead, I just need the bottles, please.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. The drawer slides. The already familiar cold.
Let's talk to Everard again. I mean, I am just wandering around, but maybe I could wander around like in a cool way. Everard, I've discovered something terrible. Someone in your organization is doing drugs. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't, honestly, I don't have any idea what to do next. Everard.
Mr. DuBois, now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
I just finished investigating the local drug trade.
Ah, yes, your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
I want the key to the city.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Convulsion crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
That's true. I'm gonna go smooth talk the container. Let's go, Kim. We gotta go chat the container. Make it feel sexy. That's the way to do it. Hey.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical was an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
It is always the time to get philosophical. Oh my god, I can't even smooth talk this container. My life fucking sucks. Fuck. God, my stupid fucking chunkless life. I could have smooth talked that door if only someone had let me. Give me these bottles. I need to drown my sorrow. There are a lot of bottles on the ground. Wow. Do you see all these bottles, Kim? That's crazy. I'm making a whole ass buck out here. I'm a millionaire. Holy crap. There's still more bottles. This guy is a heavy drinker. Wow. That's cool. This actually may have been where I was drinking, but that's also cool.
This is the...
I can drink whatever I want. I mean, like, I'm just that kind of low-key, chill kind of guy. You know, maybe it's stairwell access. Maybe that secret door is stairwell access. Excuse me. I need to get to the stairs right away. And probably just talk to Joyce. I mean, honestly, she's the only one left. That's an easier thread to pull than the one I've been pulling. Let's unpull another thread. I'm like a knitter with a lot of loose string. A very, very poor knitter with a lot of loose string. God, who unloosened all my string? I really understand why I'm talking to a door. You must understand what a door is. You can't do that, so you'll never understand why I'm romancing the container.
Good. What can I help you
spend
with?
1274 real at the casino. It's gonna be 1374 real at the casinos after I'm done. Spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
Probably.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
If we won't solve, we weren't gonna solve it if you didn't tell us.
Words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes.
Bath.
I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Tell me again, how are the Lynch strike?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Really?
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Yeah.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Well, we got
they
one.
Wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Very true.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Will follow? Doing the Metal Gear Solid Snake style of communication.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
I have to say, this is not disco, Alicia.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you
This guy
provide
is
a single
curious.
concrete
This guy wants to
suspect
know things.
before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Shit.
The Debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
It would be a sort of blood bath, yeah.
As I said, a bloodbath.
This is a pretty bleak scenario you're describing.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
Actually, I do have a name.
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
What can you tell me about Crenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Countries like the ones on Mars.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands. Countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay. Anything else you got on that?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Time is something I have.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel.
Could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on then?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's
what
they
did
believe.
These teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Think. Okay. Lady driver.
We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk. Maybe on narcotics, too.
Supposedly.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You meet her soon enough, you feel?
This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Rarely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me what the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
So we're looking for a Phyllis DePaul.
What would you say was his eye color? The deceased.
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's all right, then. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
That tracks? That
Indeed.
tracks?
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
This tracks.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the remaining two mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
we still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Where are these mercenaries?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Well, that's obvious.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates. The scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
No, yeah, there is a need.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a shortwave at the ship's wheel.
I have another question
I hope
for
I
you.
can answer it better.
How much time do we
Until
have?
the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Well, that's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
What can you tell me about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay
Her
quiet.
mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Let's use this map.
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
So this man is the, something of a sailor, huh?
Where is he now?
This one has flown quite far by now.
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Insulindian and into the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
What trails does the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
Fascinating.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
Wow.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand
So he wasn't a
geographic
sailor.
fragments, but not their meaning.
What? Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
I need the information.
Do what you have to do, detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
Don't worry, I'll be diplomatic.
We will be careful.
That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I had some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go
Kim,
ahead, ask me anything.
Step away.
Good idea. Just ask him. He won't make a scene.
Kim, can I talk to the man alone for a second?
See? What can he do? You're a grown man.
What is the Pale?
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
Yes! What is the Pale? I need the XP.
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
Wait, and what is an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
Is the Pale the ocean?
Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
And Insulinde is?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Okay, what is the Pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Water?
The negation of being.
The negation
That's
of...
right. The negation of being.
Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
Oh, okay. So it's not water.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
6,000 kilometers from the end of the world.
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called Porch Collapse. Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological,
Disco.
linguistic.
I maybe should not have asked her about this. This is really fucking confusing.
The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension. Right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
You watch the video so you understand? I didn't watch the video. I don't understand. This is so weird. If you're surrounded by Pale, how do you get from Iceland to Iceland?
Oh, it is so difficult for us. It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost, or having our minds damaged.
The Pale can damage the mind.
Extensively.
How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter.
What?
They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
What does this over-radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of pale exposure per year.
You lied, you don't understand? This is the first part I kind of don't really get either. It's like the pale is a location. The pale is like a location that defies the laws of space and time, and you can like go through it, but going through it drives you crazy. It's like it looks cool when you look at it.
It's more for her. Way more.
You're not a civilian passenger.
No, nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entreprenetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of pale transit annually.
Yeah.
Someone else you've met may have been exposed as well. The strange grey-haired woman in her lorry.
Do lorry drivers pass the pale?
Yes. Carried in the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job. Automation will abolish it soon.
You should ask the pale driver about this. See what she says. That poor woman must have stories to tell, like you wouldn't imagine.
Are you overrated?
Up to my gills, officer.
What is entreprenetic?
Entreprenetics is the scientific study of the pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
Did they cross it? The Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
What has entreprenetics changed then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the pale. The only real advance in pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft.
Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near pale to far pale.
So you can't accelerate within the far pale. The pale is like a bearing encasing this landmass? Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe.
In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
If we do not?
Then they don't.
Oh.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
How much pale is there compared to the world?
The pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more pale than there is matter. And the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how? To our detriment or?
What do you think, detective?
It's shrinking. There's more and more of the world.
Oh no, detective. It's not. One of the few measurable effects of the pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate.
Well, that's downright terrifying.
An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
Cover everything? That can't be. Where would we go?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Okay, let's return to reality, please.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
I'm getting a sense of who I am, but no, I did not know this.
Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
A powerful anti-communist force. Perhaps too powerful, but still, they have it coming. You're right. It's disco.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-communist? Well, it's gonna kill the communists.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, detective. If you don't know even this, then...
This investigation will be my masterpiece. The one they remember me by. I promise.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent. In the meanwhile, you have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Am I done investigating or asking about reality?
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police?
That was fucking insane, Kim!
Yes,
What the fuck?
The rest of us have dealt with it for thousands of years, so...
You will have to deal with it, too, the lieutenant thinks. This is why I didn't want you to know.
Let's get some more reality.
I am happy to oblige.
What are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will, in time.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
I meant, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain.
Holy fucking shit, Kim. I learned the world will end soon. No, we're gonna end when I go to sleep.
To rent me a slot.
Which should be... Oh, wait, yeah, it would be a good place to end. Uh-oh!
Or two.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in that?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Huh.
Splat, splat. Wonderful.
Yes. She's a delight, isn't she? What is that?
The girl in the old lady rags?
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I understand everything. Make it more complicated somehow.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead. All right. What next?
I'm gonna finish learning about the world. What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
What's the big time?
The revolution.
And what is the revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Who got shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head. Oh, and the anarchists too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
Did the communists and the anarchists shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
It's a tragedy.
Yes. The Red Deluge. The Insulindian Deluge, they call it.
I had a deluge too. In my head.
Yes. An acute thiamine deficiency can be exacerbated by alcoholism. Exacerbated means made worse.
Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side?
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew. The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Smart king.
Yes. King Guillaume had a nose for bad PR. He ran before it. What is the expression? Went down? Anyway, Gil got out alive and his nephew Frisell got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
Who got the mineral rights?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
Okay, by liberals you mean?
Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well.
Had the liberals win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's one of them, of course.
If everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
You just said the liberals already took everything.
The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
Who are the coalition?
The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-la-Clay. The armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
Moralist?
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head.
Sounds gay.
At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government.
The rulers of Revachol, and also the world. These guys are strong.
They will lose to the last communist.
This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
I don't think I am moralist, ma'am.
Of course. Not easy to be moderate about head shooting in your line of work.
Rooty tooty, pointy shooty.
Rudy tooty, pointy shooty. I gotta
That's the
use
way
bang.
of history.
When was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question.
What?
The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started
it? It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazov came along and overthrew the government.
What did this Zaroff do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Wow, really?
Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
What came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
Our lives are very different from
No
each
doubt.
other.
But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
What is the zone of control?
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
Why did he do that?
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
So we are the 5th world.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Wait, you're saying it's been like this for 43 years?
Time flies.
What have we been doing all that time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Were they?
No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash, an Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are.
I love quantitative easing.
Welcome to reality.
Oh,
baby.
fuck.
For her to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side.
Which side was Wild Pines Group
They
on?
picked the winning side. That's why they're here, and others are not.
Shows wisely.
Perhaps it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge. I might have bet on the king and led the Pines to doom.
You would have sided with the king?
I would have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, you might have too. Perhaps it's better I was born when I was. 10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial. So I suppose I would have been in good company.
What would you have done differently?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
No, her first.
I would have killed more. 400 million, if that's what it took.
The cold runs down your spine as you say the words, like a small electric charge that seeks grounding.
I see. 1/10 of humanity. The key of history is in the lock. Keep turning at any cost.
At any cost, until humanity is free. The age of capital is past.
The wind stops, and for a moment, there's silence. The cold dissipates.
Give me the
into
XP.
your
I should get
parietal
4
lobe,
XP from that.
Like a dissolved
Wait, no,
bullet.
I forgot
All
to
is quiet
include
on
wokeness.
Martinez Inlet.
I lost my wokeness.
Capital is past.
Past? That's what de Briever, the leader of the Communards, said, before she got a bullet in her head. Don't get me wrong, capital is finished. But understand this. Its end won't free anyone. It will only lead to more suffering.
Opinions expressed here do not reflect the official position of the RCM.
And what is your official position, Lieutenant?
My position, ma'am? My parents got ripped to shreds in the revolution. I would have gone the same way. I was saved by being 2 years old. That's my position. The abattoir.
Understandable.
That's enough about the times.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Now's your chance. Ask her who she is. She won't get out this time.
I want to know what you are.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
Stop touching! What are you?
I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor. A devourer of nations and infants. I am an ultra.
She raises the corner of her mouth, smirking.
Dios mío! A liberal!
Yes. I am the nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. I pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. My kind surrendered the nation to financial colonists. I can see you thought we'd gone extinct. After all, no sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight. You're a man of the left, no? Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, are you repulsed?
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride. Forgive her, but only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
I forgive you, but only because you're charming.
A devil, who being of great charm and guile, sneaketh into the homes of the godly.
Beneath her waterproof raincoat and silk shirt is a body imbibed in numb 12 perfume. You are suddenly and intimately aware of it.
I hope we're able to continue as friends, despite my deeply felt need to infiltrate and betray the revolution, and then ensnare you to financial service. Honestly, I may have even preferred it, had the communards won.
We could have
Who
fucked
knows?
right there. Oh.
They might really have built something better. But they didn't, because they lost. When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed.
Would you have done something differently?
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery.
While a gentle wind sweeps the streets in the rebuilt east, light drizzle washing it clean, lights go up and motor carriages circulate the tracks.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake.
She realizes her small, cold fists are clenched. She loosens them.
Then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isla down rather than let them have it.
Dark orange flames reflect in her green eyes. An oil fire on the ocean.
You're a smart woman.
Perhaps. My intellectual vanity will be my undoing.
You're no dummy yourself.
So am I.
A smart boy getting smarter. One basic term of reality at a time.
You're a patriot?
Yes. I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Hike! Oh.
Seditious talk, man.
Yes.
You have a daughter?
Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother. And a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you.
The little that I know.
That's all for
Anything
now.
else?
And that's really all for now, folks. 10:43. That's good time. Only 20 more of these, and I'll have finished the game. See you all tomorrow.